turn 37, we've discovered ward boost. Oligarchs converted to paganism, which is great. Got a new granddaughter, another conversion, and we are severely ill, which is less good, but it does mean our tactician's son is going to be in charge for the offensive, so, you know, could be worse. Event-wise, Sunstorm's over, we've got 20 XP, kind of useless. Tech-wise, I think it's a choice between ironworking to get towards steel and husbandry, both of which are good, or military drill. I think military drill will be more helpful for us to get our units built quicker. A duelist is one turn away from having a stronghold, so we're just going to cancel for a turn, I think. Crow has built a slinger, probably it's just going to build another slinger. With no workers to move, we've got a few governors we could assign. We're going to want to put a new governor in the duelist once our leader dies, but it's not a huge priority. Can we get someone with good training in this city? We've got this Vandal guy, but we might want to save him for the capital. So, governor-wise, a lot of options of various people we could put in. Well, let's come back to that. I would like to do a little bit of scouting, I think. See what's going on in Hittite lands. Wow, okay, so we've got a chariot as well as a heavy chariot now. I'm assuming he built that chariot. He is now erudite to me, which is worrying. So we definitely want phalanx as soon as possible, but we do already have labour force, so we can get phalanx. So that's definitely be the next priority after military drill. We should be, yeah, I believe we're guaranteed phalanx because there's only 4 in the raw pile, phalanx being one of them. So yeah, we should be good for that. Let's get this guy down this way. Get our warrior up front. Maybe pop in there, that's probably okay. What are we going to do with all our orders though? Another slinger who can come this way. Militia, could you sleep with these slingers? I'm fine with them where they are. Yeah, let's get the militia forwards as well then. Which means we've got 6 orders left. We could govern, we could do something with the patriarch. Now an intercession might be helpful, especially given that the leader's going to die, so if we could get him to finish up with intercessing on a new person, that would be quite useful. Who's the youngest out of these lot? Ghazi. This guy. Let's intercess him. It's just a little bit of money, which we can absolutely afford. And then we've got a few governor choices. Yeah, I want to save my goods. Courage governor, the Vandal, for the capital, I think. So is there anyone else worth popping in? Judge, maybe? We could even put a judge in the capital, actually, and rush out the elder shopkeeper as soon as we get a lower citizen. That's probably a very good idea. So in fact, let's definitely use the judge for that. Let's put the Vandal in the city up here. Get that slinger built a little bit quicker. And then Sabat. No, I don't really care about them there. Well, we looked at Cuba as this city down here. No, I don't care too much about any of these people. I don't care about influencing anyone. I think that is all I can do then, though. I am just going to burn 2 orders. Oh, I guess we could take some promotions, right? Especially on this guy who is the prince is leading. Let's give him Hector, that should be really useful. And Horsebane, very useful for the melee guy. Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's send that back. Turn 38, we are doomed. It's official. We are going to be handing over to Prince Gudit most likely the next turn. He's a 27-year-old tactician, and he is hopefully going to do the job for us. Right, we've finished off a couple of our strongholds. We're starting to make warriors. This is 11 turns. We end up rushing that. Another slinger out here. 4 turns to that warrior here is perfect. And so it's running to rush this 420, so we should be able to rush that next turn, hopefully. That'd be great. We get a couple of Demet warriors. Let's see what else we got. We've got a few workers who can be doing things. Yeah, our builder is going to be doomed next turn, so it might be worth spending a couple of turns, or spending a turn, having some urban and expanding our borders a little bit over here. Grab some more good tiles this way, and possibly the same here. Too worried about that. I'd quite like to get some more urban tiles coming out this way, but I guess that's not happening. We don't have enough people in the area. So let's grab some more game here for a little bit more food. We are quite short on food. This city, I'm looking forward to be able to get some barracks out as soon as military drill finishes, but not quite there yet. And then, yeah, do we want to poke around a little bit more? I suppose we might as well, as we can. Let's go to the landmark. 2 stops, over Zorro or Pagan Opinion. Pagan Opinion is probably going to take a huge hit, so I definitely would like to get Pagan Opinion up. Be very useful. And yeah, let's come back down here. See a little bit more. Across his lands. So what's he actually got? He's got riders, traders, and he settled patrons. Is starting to do slowly developing culture. Yes, we are only 10:38. All right. Have we got anyone we need to move up? Yes, we've got a slinger here and a slinger here. We'll get this militia coming up as well. Alright, and that is our order for the turn. Taking it back. Year 39. So we are still alive, still doomed and severely ill. The intercession mission has finished. It's a bit of a shame. I was hoping that was going to finish on when the air had taken over, but still. This oligarch is severely ill. Right, so we need to look at who else we can intercess. What else is finished? A couple of improvements, a slinger, content level. Everyone still loves me. That's not going to last for long. So this person's 61, this person's 37, but already interceded. This person's severely ill. Not really a lot of point trying to intercess with any more of these people. Yeah. Can we intercess with anyone usefully then? Oligarchs are out probably. The ambassador perhaps. It'd be worth getting the ambassador on side. Let's do that. Okie dokie. Build wise, I think we can probably take the time to build an French satellite here. Get a bit more research going. Worker wise, we've got military drill in 1 turn, so I kind of want to leave people ready to build barracks next turn. We could add a couple of urbans in the meantime, expand our territory, make the most of our builder. Oh, it's not right, is that? Build an urban there, sadly, because it doesn't meet 2 urban requirements. Because yeah, this spot would be lovely to quarry, but never mind. So what am I actually doing with this worker this turn? I'm not sure. Right, in fact, maybe we don't do that then. Maybe we just get a quarry going, because we will need some more stone. There's only 1 turn with the builder, leader and governor, so that's okay. We've got this guy. I believe we're going to start roading here. Maybe we'll get an urban road next turn. We'll start barracks more likely, actually. Yeah, we just want to start barracks everywhere. Do we want more quarries in the meantime? Probably yes. Spend 4 turns. This isn't my main city I'm going to be producing units out of. So I think about doing something other than let's just chop some trees, I think. That's good. Let's get some wood stocked up. We'll need them for spears. Definitely going to want some spears with all these chariots about. And let's start moving some of these slingers forwards. Somewhere else yet? Another slinger here. Yeah. Slinger armor is looking quite healthy. I probably don't need any more slingers now. I've got quite a few under production. It might even be worth transitioning to a warrior worker. Like in this city that doesn't have a worker at all. This city has a worker up here. Oh yes, and I wanted to rush my Demon Warrior. I had the civics for it and I'm not using anything else. Wow, that was perfect. Alright, we have one more ivory. So we gave an ivory to a duelist. Let's give another one to Aksum. Get both of these up to strong a little bit quicker. Speed that up if at all possible, but it's fine for the moment. And yeah, let's get this slinger up this territory. Alright, nice. Let's call that a turn. Turn 40, we have died, finally. We've got Mildril. We've got new oligarch who is neutral towards us, and governor of Aksum is ill. Fine. Okay, events. Rites of passage. Our queen consort. We could give her a chance of campaigning, but we'll annoy the Raspulinism a little bit for a very long time. Or we could annoy our queen consort. I don't particularly need her to be happy with me, so I think I will just annoy her. We've got a kid already, so I'm not too worried about that. What else? Land of the Dead. Get some pagan opinion, which would certainly be handy, and a bit of discipline. Or does some orders this turn? No, we'll take the long-term option there. Here we could have civics to stone, definitely useful. Warrior and iron, also useful, because we'd like to be able to upgrade them to spears, and we can't actually build warriors at the moment, so that's another spear that we don't have to build. The science would definitely be helpful, seeing as it's taken quite a while to get to phalanx. I'm not going to kill them and take everything, so it's, I think between the warrior and the science, I think we'll take the warrior. Will we? Yeah, I think we'll. Definitely the Grand Steel is going to go in our champion seat because they have the most military output. These are urban, yes they are, so I'm going to expand my borders wherever I pop this down. So the question is, where is the best place to do that? I suppose here. We get a huge amount of borders if we pop it here, so let's do that. It's alright. It's not on the trade network, but that's okay. So yeah, we're getting 2 civics and 4 training from that, which is not bad. It takes our Demets back up to 32 a turn because the Cartiers become ill, which has reduced his training output a bit. So 2 turns for another Demet warrior here. We've got 1 here. We've got 28 orders a turn, which is actually quite significant now. Very happy with that. Definitely want phalanx. We want another Demet here. And we just want to pop military build. We want to pop barracks down everywhere. We don't have our builder leader anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But let's just keep working on barracks. We don't have the workers to be able to use the right family for that, sadly, so we'll just not worry about it for the moment. Heal this guy up and get him working on a barracks soon as well. Obviously we need a barracks here and another barracks down here, and we'll probably start a barracks down in this city too. Yeah, paying quite a lot of stone for that, but I think that's okay. I probably ought to get this Shrine of Madeira up because that's another order from Divine Rule, and this is a good place for it, surrounded by forest. 1 worker left here. We could get a barracks going. Don't hate it, honestly. Yeah, let's do it. And yeah, there's loads of military units to move, so we'll get our Demet moving forwards. We don't actually have a road from the capital. We probably ought to work on that at some point. Not worrying about it just yet. Let's get a general on this guy. Probably the zealot, I suppose. And then yeah, slinger moving forwards. Let's move this guy out of the way so we can get him up and this slinger up. It's the best way of doing this. Yeah, I'll just pop in there, that's fine. Alrighty, and we'll call that a turn. Turn 41, and not a great start to the turn. So we've got a plague. All of our cities have lost a citizen. Alcaras has established Zoroastrian mythology, which means we're not going to be able to establish legalism for our ambition, at least not for Zoroastrianism, potentially for another religion, but they've not been founded yet. A couple of governors have died, and we have managed to successfully intercess on the ambassador. So the ambassador actually likes us now, so that's pretty good at least. That's boosting our family opinion a bit. But yeah, probably not doing this ambition now, which kind of sucks. It is a legacy anyway, so I guess that's not so bad. We might as well leave it to run. There's no advantage in abandoning that legacy. But yeah, 19 years to found a religion and a mythology. I mean, it's possible. We've got a labour force. Could we get 2 ranchers? Is there anywhere we can actually rancher up? I don't think we have husbandry yet, do we? No, we don't even have husbandry yet. No, forget that. I think it's unlikely to happen. Right, okay. Event-wise, Governor of Aziba's died. Sure. Basin in trouble. You can get a free warrior, which I would really like to get a free warrior, because then in 7 turns we can upgrade him to a spear. Means a rebel unit and 750 cash down. Don't want the Patriot to be estranged. Yeah, so really that's the only option. We're going to have to sell some iron, which we have a lot of, and get a rebel. Ambition wise, 2 elder monks, 2 elder shopkeepers, 8 shrines. None of them going to happen anytime soon, so I think we're just going to turn that one down. Who's this rebel? We've got a rebel slinger. Alright, well that's not too bad. Attack him, and yeah, with the we can kill him next turn. I'm not sure it's worth trying to bring anyone else back to deal with that. That's not a problem. A couple of workers who need to do some work. Well, this worker actually probably just wants to heal, although he is plagued. Maybe we don't even bother trying to heal him. Just get a barracks up, a 5-year barracks, sure. Questionably whether it's even worth finishing this disciple now. It probably isn't. We could just build a slinger. It's not that exciting. We can't afford it, so maybe we'll just do that for the moment, I suppose. I'd quite like a farmer. We don't have a citizen because of the flipping plague. Right, sell a little bit more iron, build another slinger. Put building any workers in the plague because that'll take forever. I think we might as well clear the land here. No, I don't really don't like clearing land. Let's just get a couple of chops in some forest, and yeah, maybe some scale moves. Oh, a governor. We could look at a governor. Yeah, like if we get a judge and a duelist, we could judge rush a elder's shopkeeper by selling a little bit more iron. Corrupt hurts, but prosperous outweighs it. No one. I'd quite like to get a really good military general in here, but we don't have anyone. Gouda is okay, but we want really to leave them on as the tactician. No, I think that's fine. Can slowly put people out of here. Let's get a. Oh, we don't have an elder shopkeeper. Man, that's annoying. Okay. Do we even want to put the judge in right now? I suppose we might as well. If we're going to use him eventually, then sure. We have anything else we really want to use the civics on particularly, so that's fine. Let's take the opportunity to do a bit of scouting. Alcaras has got a road up. It's interesting. Okay. And yeah, we can see he's building a shrine and a quarry, so that seems to be what he's focusing on. I don't see any barracks at the moment. I do see pastures, obviously, because he's got chariots and a gem mine. So yeah, I don't see a lot in the way of urban building. I don't know where all his science is coming from. He is out-sciencing me, and he's got his 4 lords up now. But fine. Let's move forwards and heal. And I suppose we can start moving forwards with this warrior as well. I guess it's the free warrior. No, we've got the free warrior in Zeba. Yeah, where this warrior came from. Yeah, alright, let's call it a turn. Turn 42. Patriarchs become infected. General's infected. Governor's Cartier is severely ill. I'm ill. It's not great, but that's plague for you, I guess. A couple of events. We've got an upgrade for myself. I can become brave, herbalist, fierce, or robust. All great choices, but robust sounds pretty good to me. We are not going to piss off the pagans, so I guess we are going to disappoint a general and become righteous. It could be worse, certainly. This guy can absolutely just kill this rebel, so let's move this warrior forwards, get him out of the way, and actually the next order go there. Alright, we'll just kill it now, that's fine. He's got the plague, irritating, fine. We've got another Demet that's come out here, perfect. Let's get a general on him if we can, sure. Yes, don't mind that at all. Acolytes come out here. Still 5 turns, still phalanx. I guess we could do a master acolyte for another half an order before we start working on the spear. Take another Demet warrior here. 3 turn Demet warrior sounds great. Do we want to do a little bit more scouting? Worthwhile. Convinced. Sure, alright. Back into the forest again. And then governors. We could assign a governor somewhere. So Azeba. Ooh, a couple of builders. Not bad. We're building that much at the moment. We get a diplomat in. Do we need a diplomat? No, not really. Yeah, I'd just love. Oh, this guy. I was going to say I'd love a governor with more courage, but I guess I've got a couple of them here. In fact, this is the oligarch, but they're quite old, and we don't need any opinions. So let's put in the young guy. Gets me a bit more training. That's great. Out some more units, and I guess everyone's just happy where they are. 3 orders. This warrior could be that far. She's plagued, but okay. Forwards. Shuffle them a bit. Just shuffle people forwards a little bit. Alright, we'll send it back. Turn 43. The plague has ended. The patriarch has died. We've got a new patriarch there. Only core ships with us now. The religion, that's unfortunate. Oligarchs severely ill. Fine, whatever, they didn't like me anyway. Generals died. Governor Cartier has died, which is really sad because we've lost a load of training in our champion seat now. But the king is no longer ill, so that's something, I suppose. A couple of events. We could get a couple of ambitions, redemption, or professional army. I don't want 5 of those. I'm going to take the discipline there. We could get a citizen, a worker, or a militia and a duelist. I'm going to take the citizen because that will let us build an elder shopkeeper here. We have to buy the money. We need some more money to actually rush that in a turn, but I think that's worth it. That's quite a lot more science. That's increasing our science rate by over 10%. This disciple was going to enact legalism but can't now, so he's actually completely useless, unfortunately, at the moment. Do we want a slinger, perhaps? Yeah, probably. Maybe even a worker, honestly. Alright, let's move forward and heal. Got, the disciple is just chilling because there's literally very little I can do with this guy. I mean, I could spread religion, I suppose. That's something. Maybe it gets our champion seat a bit closer to strong culture. So that's probably good. Scout, I think I'm probably just chill where he is. Is there any wood down here? Not that isn't already going to be in borders, probably. So I think he's probably in the best place he can be. It's like this is all of Alcaras' army. He's still weaker than us and erudite, full lords. So Scout's fine where he is, so we just need to move any military forwards that we can. We heal and give them some promotions. That is in territory, that's fine. I guess actually there's not a lot from healing him. We could give him a general though, that seems reasonable. Maybe some promotions. Siege, tough. Tough's always quite fun, I think. Just because it throws off your calculations of damage if you're trying to work out if you can kill someone. So it's quite affecting to deal with. Let's see, the trader worker's going to be finished here in 3 turns. I think we're going to start healing and then building a road once he's done. Probably have too many units here. But what the heck? Let's move people forwards because we can. Oops, no, I don't want to put an arrow, let's put on the road. Alright, I think that should do it. Let's get this guy here, I guess, sure. Alright, sending it back. Turn 44. Not a lot going on this turn. We're no longer mourning. We've got one event. Our governor, Matara, is being irritating. So we can't do the middle 2 options. We can either let him go, so he leaves the court, we lose legitimacy and we get a chance for charisma. Doesn't sound great. Or we can imprison him. So I guess we're imprisoning him. So Matara's lost their governor, which is irritating. That was this city here. Don't we have anyone who can boost up training to replace them? No, we don't. So that's vexing. Alrighty. What else is happening? Well, we need a Brit here. To sail down here and kills on with them, but we need a road first. Let's see. Most of our workers are damaged, so I guess we're just healing them and waiting for them to recover. One undamaged guy here. I would like some more growth and food, certainly. I'd also like some more stone, probably. Yes. Or this is a trader, right? Really ought to connect. Yes, I suppose trader is. Oh, this guy needs to heal, and there's that. Yeah, alright, he's healing. Fine. We've got another guy here, so just needs to heal. I wonder if we ought to be. Actually, yeah, I wonder if we ought to be chopping some of these trees before we heal. Make our way over to this resource. Let's go. Road. Chop, chop, chop. That's what we want to be doing. It's going to need a decent amount of wood for us to upgrade our spears when we get them. And yeah, I suppose we just move people to the front line still. Stay in place. I guess you can spend a turn on the barracks, that's not terrible. And the sling will need to come down as well. Alright, we don't have orders for that, but it's not an immediate need anyway, so fine. Bireme. Is a bireme going to be useful? Maybe. Sail around. I'm not sure I'm going to spend a long time building them though. It would be quite nice if we could. Yeah, he's probably not going to let me land even if I get a bireme out here. He's just going to line the coast. So no, I don't think that's worth it. Let's keep slingering and slingering. Just spam those slingers out. That's what we want. Alright, let's send it back.